Welcome to this edition of Silver Sneakers Boom Muscle. Today I was going to do a workout, again another metabolic workout, where I'm combining body weight resistance exercises with intervals of moderate intensity. The overall workout can be very high intensity, so make sure that you have medical clearance before engaging at these very high levels of exercise. In metabolic training, we're trying to keep the heart rate above resting at all times, trying to push it towards your maximal heart rate, and then recovery down to the area between 50 and 60% of your predicted maximal heart rate. You can do this with perceived exertion scale with the intensities of 8, 9, and 10 during the high intensity intervals, and perceived of 4, 5, and 6 for the intermediate resting times. For this workout, I'm going to do a lower intensity aerobic interval or action interval in Silver Sneakers, either walking in place, doing a walk to a distance, or a slow jog. Again, lasting for about a minute and 30 seconds for the resistance exercise. Before starting, you should engage in some amount of warm-up exercise. I like to always do some arm circles. Someone described these as what you used to do in elementary school, and backwards, palms up, forwards, palms up, backwards, trunk twist. Old-fashioned windmills, and start off slow. This is a dynamic stretch of your posterior chain, and as it warms up, you can get your hands closer to your toes. Okay, first exercise would be 30 seconds of jumping jacks. You can always do a side jack, where you don't actually jump, you just step to the side. Feeling up to it, do a full jack. We do a minute of lower intensity, just marching in place. Next exercise will be push-up. Do what you can do. Hold it as a plank in between. And in. Next, I'm going to do a minute of a walk up and down the gym here. If you need additional rest time to recover, you can always pause the tape and rejoin when you're feeling adequate. Okay. Next we're going to do 30 seconds of high knees, which is like a faster run in place. Again, you can push yourself to go faster, lift your knees higher. I'm going to do a minute of a slow jog. Next, let's move on to burpee. I like to do it on an incline. You can step back or hop back. And ready, 30 seconds. You can always commit to jump at the end. And I'm going to go back to a march in place for a minute. You can step to the side, bring your knee up to the side. This can improve balance and engage some muscles in a slightly different way. And you can always pause the tape, take a break, get your heart rate in control, and come right back. Next, I'm going to do 30 seconds of squat pulse. You can come all the way up. You can pulse in the complete down position, part way up, come up, and then down. Maybe shoot for 5 or 6 pulses in each position, then stand up. That gets the blood back into your system. And then back to a slow jog. For variety, you can change this up to a lateral. Good job. Okay. Take a little break. Remember to drink your water whenever you need to feel rehydrated. Pause the tape whenever you need to recover. Next exercise will be step-ups. Okay, let's start. I'm going to go for 30 seconds. Next action interval, I'm going to do a slow square jog. So forward, side, back, side. For our next action interval, we'll go the other direction. Next resistance exercise is a glute bridge. You can do this flat on the floor. I like to have a platform. Rest my elbows on it. Lift my core trunk up. A few more repetitions. And back to that box interval. Okay, and recover. Next, I'm going to go into a 30-second plank. You can do this on an incline. Put your elbows down, decrease the angle a bit, or go to the floor. You can do an up and down plank. Hold for a few more seconds. Okay. In this interval, I'm going to do a forward run or jog and a backward jog. Make sure there's nothing in your way that you could trip on. Check your exertion level. Rest until you can get down to that level 4 or 5 if you're higher than that. I'm checking my pulse on my little watch here while I'm recovering. So 89, so I let it drop a little too low. Although by perceived exertion, I'm still at a level 6. So I think it's okay to go by that criteria too. Giving myself a few more seconds to rest Next, we're going to move into mountain climbers. I like to use slide disc for this because it avoids hopping, but still gives some resistance, and so it is also quite an effective interval, both resistance and cardio. And we can go ahead and start. One more second. For my next action interval, I'm going to do karaoke, which is cross over, cross back, like a grapevine. The point of this is to allow some recovery, but still keep your right hand up. Rest, recover. Ease up to your chest and rotate your upper body. For next action interval, I set up some cones and I'm going to do some suicides at a jump. And repeat. And one more. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next resistance exercise, which will be a plank with leg lift. Okay, in plank position, with one leg alternating, trying to avoid moving your back, trying to keep it very stable. Go down to your elbows to make it more challenging. For action interval, we're going to do pretend jump rope. Just slow. And reverse. Put your feet out a little wider if you want. You can always progress this by jumping higher or modify it by just going to calf raise. Okay. Next, I'm going to go to a Russian twist, just with my body weight, either on a mat on the floor or on our platform. So knees up, try and keep your feet off the ground, and twist side to side. As I'm getting pretty pooped, this next action interval, I'm just going to go back to my walk and I'll pick up my cones. Just 2 more exercises left. So let's see if we can get through a set of one-sided leg lifts and then a skater lunge. Okay, lean back, slow flutter kick. You can always put your hands under your tailbone, give your back a little more support. Make sure your lumbar spine is pushed firmly into the mat. Okay. And for a skater lunge, step to the side, put your feet together, jump to the other side, curtsy behind. And you can take this slow. This is our recovery cardio interval. As you get more comfortable with it, you can do a wider jump, sit in deeper to your legs. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this workout. Spend some time stretching, foam rolling. Make sure you get plenty of water. Have a great day, and I hope to see you next time.